Hi everybody, I'm Connie Colla along with Jeff Hernandez of the Connie Colla Group at Launch Real Estate in Scottsdale, Arizona. And we open doors in Arizona, and today we're cooking up some sofrito.
That's right.
It's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Not ours in our kitchen, but historically it has.
Historically, as far back as 1324, it started in the Catalan region of northern Spain. And of course, when they conquered the New World, they brought it with them to the Caribbean, and that's really where it's used mostly in Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic.
Yucatan and Mexico.
That's right.
But even in Europe too, France uses this, Italy has a version. So there are lots of different versions that you can use. We are saying salute to abuela today because this is your mama's recipe.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
So let's go through some of the things that you're going to need to make this. It's super easy, but lots of flavor and can be used on all kinds of stuff, including beans and rice and stews and chickens.
Eggs. I scramble eggs with it, and
yeah,
it's really, really good. All
right, so here's what you need. First of all, let's start with, over here, we're going to take some paprika, which you can use. It gives it a little bit of smoke to it. We also have some peppers, and you like the green peppers.
I do.
I like the red peppers, so you can use whatever you want to there. And you'll see sofrito in different colors too, and that's part of the reason why. And then we have lots of garlic and lots of oregano, onion, and then we have a big bunch of cilantro, and that's really important too. Lots of olive oil, salt, and pepper, and that's really it. So let's start over here. You get the onion.
I get the onion.
Yeah. Now this doesn't have to be.
Wait, why do I get the onion?
Because I'm a big crybaby and I can't be next to that, and it's a little tough for me to cut. You cut that one.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the good thing about it is you don't really have to dice it tiny because we're going to throw it in the blender. So just big gigantic cuts. That's really all you need of what you're doing. I'm just going to take all the middle seeds and things out of the peppers.
And for the onion, you just need to quarter it again. Like Connie said, it's just going to go into the blender, so you don't need to dice it up.
Yep. Okay, so are you finished there?
I'm finished.
Okay, so now we've got big chunks, and all of this is going to go into the blender. So why don't we grab that and bring it on over this way. Make it easier, we can just put it here. And then just start dropping things in. I like to drop the harder things, the denser things first, because they kind of need to be chopped up first. Otherwise the soft stuff all kind of gets pureed too much. So
is that my cue for the onions?
Yeah, so cue the onions.
Cue the onions, okay.
Yep.
Onions go first.
Okay, then let's put our peppers in. All right, then we have to get some cilantro. We're going to do a big bunch of cilantro and really just cut the stems off. This has all been washed, so it's just all going to go right in top. And then we're going to do a ton of salt and pepper. And then we're garlicaholics, so we like a lot of garlic. So go ahead and just throw a ton of garlic in there. For us, you can't have too much. And sofrito actually means
Lightly fried.
Lightly fried or sauteed. So think of all this garlic, all the oregano, the cilantro, the onions, and the peppers, all together sauteed. That's going to give you that layer of flavor that we love. And then we add some olive oil. And should we add a little paprika? Just to get crazy?
Yep.
This is going to be a new flavor for us, but you know, as you start to search what's out there online, you can do just about anything.
There's so many different variations. Depending on what region you're in, you're going to get a different flavor of sofrito, but
yeah,
some are red colors, some are green, some are yellow.
There you go. So one of the things that we do is we just keep collecting jars, and then that way when you make this you can freeze it, and when you want it you just pull it out and have a fresh jar ready to go. And the thing that we love about it, so here's a jar that's already been made, we put that in the freezer already, and you can just pour it out into this. Now, so this is a bigger jar, and if you've got a big family that might be really good for you. For us, we use these smaller jars just because it's a little bit easier, and once they come out of the freezer then they're in the refrigerator for maybe a week and a half or so. We go through this pretty fast.
And all you need to do really is put a couple of teaspoons, tablespoon, depending on whether you're cooking a big giant pot of stew or beans or anything like that. For me, when I make scrambled eggs, I'll put a teaspoon or two in there and scramble it up with the eggs, and it's delicious. And it gives the house a really good fragrance. It
Smells like home for you,
smells
right?
like home, that's right.
Jeff is Cuban and Puerto Rican, so for him, this is a little
home.
slice of home.
That's right.
Yeah. And remember what we have in here, right? We have onions and garlic and peppers, and so each time that you're using this, the ideal way to do it is to saute it first, right? So that you get all those flavors mixed in, and then put your meat in it, throw it in the oven, or mix your beans and rice, or whatever you want to do. So, all right, so that's it. That's how easy it is, and then just pop these in the freezer and pull them out when you're ready. I guess we should say thanks to abuela, right? Your mom?
We should say thanks to abuela. Without you, Mom, I wouldn't be here, which is the most important thing ever. And we wouldn't have sofrito.
Sure. I'm not
Kidding.
sure which one I'm going to put in which order. Thank you for the sofrito. Oh, and Jeff too.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, enjoy.